How's it going? Jayco249 here. I thought I've been, in the dark for a long time, and I just thought, you know what? I got a YouTube account. What's the best thing for those things? I just thought perhaps I should just start making videos, and just try something new. Start, talking to you guys. You get your information back, whatever. But one thing I really wanted to address is that, for one, I just pre-ordered the brand new Twisted Metal, and I am super excited for it. I really think it's going to be a smash hit, mainly because, in my opinion anyway, a gaming economy like this has been so beefed into first-person shooters, hack-and-slash games, certain race games, but really car combat, in my opinion, is something very fresh and very new to bring out in a modern age like this. I mean, it kicked ass back in the 90s on the PlayStation 1, do not get me wrong. I mean, it was like the thing from the gaming gods or something, I don't know. But in these years, in this kind of, new high-tech gaming world, I really think this is going to be something that's really going to grab the audience and grab the masses. I recently, just not too long ago, saw a video on what's going to be added on there, and what's going to be new, what changed, what hasn't, and it really looks like they've really gone out the stops. David Jaffe, in my opinion, looks like he really knows what the fuck he's doing. God of War and everything else, I've never played it, but, I know that he has some strict ties and some really, good people who work behind games like that. So for this, I do not think it's going to be a failure. We got, oh dear, what do we have? We got Nuke Mode, new kind of a capture of the flag game. Let's see, we got Team Deathmatch. We got, it looks like we had a checkpoint, some sort of checkpoint game, whatever. I don't know what the fuck to call it. But one thing I really personally wanted to address, and I know some of you might be thinking, you're just trying to poop out the game, man. This thing's gonna be the shit. I'm sure it's gonna be the shit, man, but I really want to be sure that games like these, that I look forward to don't have any flaws or very, very little flaws, because a lot of games, for me anyway, that I've been looking up to for 2011 have been kind of getting some iffy reviews, when MVC3 came out, and then Ultimate MVC3, there were some people who were like, this thing's the shit, man, this game's the greatest. There were some people who thought, there's not a whole lot, man, there's not a lot of modes, there's not some really iffy, questionable characters, but, personally, I like it. I know Angry Joe wasn't all that thrilled about it, and if you're listening, Joe, I respect you, I respect your views, I wish you Godspeed, but, I still like it. It's one of those games that it brings friends together. It's really nice to have people over and, just sit down and play kinds of games. It's just pure fun. I mean, yeah, it's missing a few things, but honestly, Capcom aren't really bad people. They're just idiots, alright? So, the one thing I really wanted, I'm glad that they have a paint shop, for one, because a lot of the cars, in my opinion, would look a little, how do I say it? Not ununique, but just kind of the same, nothing really that adds up a little spice to it. So I thought the paint shop is really a nice addition for a new Twisted Metal game. But personally, what I would really like, and this is just my opinion, I would really like something to change, I don't know, change wheels, change body kits, change weapons, different things besides paint. I mean, a lot of cars on Twisted Metal have become kind of junkyard, Mad Max Road Warrior meets Death Race style vehicles. And while that does seem like it's making sense in kind of a just demolition derby game that this is, I would personally really like to have, modern windows and modern weapons and body kits and stuff like that, just to keep it spicing it up. I know, for example, if you've seen Crimson Fury, we all love Crimson Fury, the sleek, hot red sports car that everybody knows and loves. But I saw it, and it's got, I can't remember. It's like a carbon fiber bumper and reinforced armor or something. And that does seem pretty, I don't know, apocalyptic in its own sense. But personally, I'd still like to have, you know, to change the wheels, maybe to give it a, I don't know, a chrome trimming or something. I mean, I'm sure you guys will really ignore that. But that's just a personal niche. That's something I would really like. But what do you guys think? Is there something you're really hoping for? Is there really something that you would like in a game like this? I don't think it can do no wrong. Will it have problems? Of course it will, guys. All games have problems. All right, there's just no way to avoid that. But I think that this one will just, everybody will just look past it. I really don't think. And who knows? If anything, those issues might, you know, affect the game. It might be satirical in a way. But I think it's going to be a success. I think, you know, everybody's going to enjoy it, and I hope it, you know, packs up some badass DLC. We got some pretty wicked cars. We got the old classics. We got Sweet Tooth. We got, you know, Crimson Fury, as I mentioned before. We have some new cars. We got Death Warrant. I'm personally excited for that bad boy. We got Juggernaut, which is similar to Darkside, but it's like a big giant tractor trailer truck. It's kind of a Kit Knight Rider kind of thing. Cars go in and mount up machine guns. So I think it's going to be a success. But I would still like some old classic cars. I'd even like to see some remakes of Twisted Metal 4 cars. Yes, I said it. I know some of you, man, Twisted Metal 4 wasn't even made by the same creators. How can you like that game? You know, it was a childhood memory, okay? It was something that I enjoyed, and it was just something that was there. I had fun with it. I remember coming home from school and just playing it and, you know, having fun with my friends. It was one of those cool games. But I thought it had some pretty badass cars. I loved, I thought Drag Queen was a really funny car. I liked Pizza Boy. Pizza Boy I thought was a decent addition, but there was some really questionable cars. The Joneses, a bunch of, you know, crazed, drugged up family carriage coach. Really, people? Really? I don't know. But I think it can do no wrong. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I will. Let's just hope for the best. So, peace.